What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome to another video. This is a late upload, so it's going to be very quick and to the point. It's currently Friday the 8th of September, 2:36 a.m. but we're going to look at we're just going to pretty much talk about my expectations for the rest of Friday. Thursday, you can see we traded higher. Where did we trade into? The volume imbalance that I pointed out. It's nice to see that we traded into that. It looks like we hit the 50% level. This is DXY, by the way. And yeah, so now that we traded to that, I was expecting us to fill it, but we haven't filled it this week. Now, with it being Thursday and us trading into there, I now anticipate that we need some kind of retracement for the end of the week. So I'm not really, because like, look how bullish we've been all week, you know. We've had a large expansion, so I'm not really too confident that we're necessarily going to trade higher again. But yeah, it was nice to see that we traded into the volume imbalance just as anticipated. Now, what am I expecting? Well, on the weekly, you'll see that we have this volume imbalance from ages ago, and I've marked it out, and we've traded through it now on the upside. So now this should act as support. So I want to see if we can get a nice pullback towards this, a nice retracement back towards into this area where I'd want it to find more, where I'd want to find support at this high as well. We took out this high. I'd like us to find support here, and then a potential continuation to the upside. Now, with Sunday's video, I'll explain more of what I mean in terms of more longer term objectives, like these swing highs here and here, and these relative equal highs here and here. But for now, in terms of Friday, I want to see if we can get a nice retracement back down towards into this, you know, this, I'm going to call it an inverted imbalance. Because on the downside, it acted as resistance here, we turned around, and now we traded through it on the upside. So now I'm expecting it to act as support. Now, where am I expecting a retracement to? Well, let me just quickly look at something very quickly. I want to try something out here. All right. So if we go down to the daily, you can see we've already started the day. I believe it's just now gone midnight, I believe. No, oh no, it hasn't. We're still on Thursday's trading, my bad. But overall, you can see we've had a clear break in market structure. It's the Asian session. We've had a large expansion down, just traded back into a breaker, and now I'm expecting a continuation down to the downside. So we have these relative equal lows resting below here. Sell side liquidity. We can quickly mark out the daily dividers just so we have a little bit of a better idea of where we are. We have this day, this is Thursday, and then we'll have Friday here, which closes off. That's Sunday there. So this is Thursday, this is Friday, and yeah, you can see we've just had a breaking market structure. So for Friday, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a continuation down to the downside. We've got some more sell side liquidity resting below here, and what do we have resting here? Some nice sell side liquidity and imbalances that we might want to get filled, assuming we do continue lower. So yeah, really not much. We'll go to the 4 hour, get a better look. You can see the massive fair value gap resting here. Looks very juicy. If I just drag that out, price might want to draw down to that, so I'm going to make that yellow. And yeah, if we continue down, it'd be nice to see us start to trek down and start to find our way back into this area and start to consolidate. And then obviously next week I'll let you know my expectations in Sunday's video. But yeah, like I said, it was nice to see we traded higher just as anticipated, took out this swing high, and look how many highs we've taken out. 1, 2, and now we've just traded up into this imbalance. Look how it's respecting it, you know, we're respecting it. And if we continue lower, I'd like to see us aim for this fair value gap to fill. So yeah, really not much going on. Was there anything else I wanted to say? I don't believe so. Yeah, should be fine. Right, so let's go to GBP real quick. We'll go to the daily and we'll just get rid of all this. Now GBP is fine. Well, I'll say finally, GBP also moved lower, just as expected, and we've moved. Where do we trade down into? Traded into deeper into this order block. One thing to notice is, let me just quickly do this. We traded past the 50% level of the range, well, just to it, so to speak. So mean threshold would have been here off this order block, and you can see it's reacted to that, and we closed above it. So that's, and then you can see we've got a green candle so far, but yeah, what I'm looking for really, again, if this is a reversal, I do see a break in market structure. Where do I see a break in market structure? Here. That's a break in market structure because buy side's been taken. So I see that's break in structure. Have we come down and touched a breaker? This is the breaker here. So this here, all that's the breaker. So we'll continue to trade high. You can see we traded back down into that just now, and we're traded away from that. So what am I expecting? I'd like to see a continuation. Or look at this buy side liquidity. Look at that. Look at that. Some beautiful buy side liquidity resting up there. So I'm gonna quickly mark that out, as price will likely want to reach for that. So we can put buy side liquidity there. And there's also buy side liquidity resting above here. But I don't think there's much news releases, so to speak, tomorrow. But overall, I want to see us start to trade higher and work our way onto the bullish side in terms of making our way back up. So yeah, nice fair value gap there. Let's go to the 4 hour, see what we can find. So yeah, massive fair value gap here and here. Let's see if we can tap this buy side liquidity and work our way up. In terms of entries, well, again, we've got another break in market structure here. We have a breaker here, high, low, high, high, low, high, low, low, break. So like this area here, we might want to keep our eyes on as a potential retracement, but I don't want to say too much in terms of, I don't want to say too much. But overall, yeah, I'm bullish, and yeah, since this candle traded through this high here, that's a break. That's enough for me. And look how we're continuing to respect this fair value gap. If this stays open, this will then act as a breakaway gap, which will then again point its hand to higher prices. So we can call that breakaway gap, and that would then mean I'd want to see this buy side liquidity get tagged. But yeah, this week's been pretty good. If you've been watching my videos this week, you know that I've been pretty accurate. So yeah, not much more to say. And if I was you, I'd keep an eye on the consequent encroachment of this wick here, because we might be able to find an entry there, assuming we want to move lower during London. So that's something to keep your eyes out for. Let me see if there's any PD arrays on the lower time frame there. Yeah, I might want to pull back down to that, but we shall see. Right, so Euro, let's just delete everything. We'll go on daily real quick. Where do we trade to in Euro? We traded down into this range around here. A lot of this is technically a rejection block. You can see we just touched that. Let's go to the 4 hour. It's kind of messy price action over there, so I don't really want to say too much about what it was we actually traded to. Do we see a break in market structure though? Well, you can see we have a massive expansion higher. I don't have well, now that this swing high has been taken, that's nice to see. We've pulled back again, just like pound, sorry. And we've got all these relative equal highs like here and then up here as well. So same thing on Euro, more upside. Sorry guys, this hasn't been so specific, but Sunday's video, I'm definitely going to get back onto it. And yeah, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.